the soul capital and the true definition of Naam. The concept of soul capital is described in the Granth Sahib, but we never hear it being explained. I will try to explain this to you to the best of my ability using the knowledge I have gained from reading the Granth Sahib. Before we delve into the definition of soul capital, here is an example of a reference to it in the Granth Sahib. Note that the U's in brackets refer to Ankars in the Granth Sahib. On page 1009, Maru, first Guru, Nanak Ji, Sacha Vakharu Namu hai Sacha Vapara, meaning that the true capital is Naam, and this is also the true trade. Just as there is financial capital, there is also soul capital. The deeds that we do in our life affect this soul capital. If we exercise manmukhi, meaning if we act according to our own wishes and against the teachings of the Granth Sahib, then our soul capital will decrease. The crucial thing is, however, that you cannot increase your soul capital just by doing good deeds alone in this three-dimensional world. To prosper in our soul capital, as stated previously, we need Naam, which is sometimes also referred to as the name in English. So what is Naam? If you ask this question to any person within the community, they will no doubt tell you that Naam Simran is the repetition, a mechanical repetition of the word Vaheguru. This, however, as I have discovered, is definitely not Naam Simran. I have come across many definitions of Naam in the Granth Sahib, and I will share these with you, but before I do, there are a few things that I would like to bring to your attention. Firstly, please note that in all the following references, the word Guru means either the Master of the Universe himself or the collection of Bani that the Gurus have collated in the form of the Granth Sahib and given the seal of approval to. It does not refer to any person who is alive today. Secondly, the characters in brackets, the I's and the U's, refer to Siharis and Ankars in the Granth Sahib and are short, soft sounds of the corresponding characters. They also change the definition of the word when they are written next to the last character of the word. For example, when a Sihari is written next to the last letter of a word, it is usually converted from a noun into a preposition. In current trends, these sounds are not spoken anymore. This begs two questions. Firstly, how can any language have a different meaning when it is read as opposed to when it is heard? Secondly, does this not defeat the whole objective of listening to gurbani? Moreover, some of these sounds are being spoken wrongly. For example, the sound of lama have started to be given to some Siharis, which confuses matters even more. By speaking these sounds, I have found that they play a pivotal role in the understanding and especially in the communication of gurbani. After all, we must remember that gurbani was first spoken before it was written. Reverting to the definition of Naam, this is what the Granth Sahib teaches us about Naam. Number 1. Naam is acquired through singing the praises or virtues, gun, of the Almighty. In the Guru Granth Sahib, at page 688, in the Nasri Rag, by Guru Ramdas Ji, it says, Sacho sacha nau, gun govindu hai jiu. Sacho sacha nau, gun govindu hai jiu. O my soul, the truest of the true names is the actual virtues of Govindu, the master of the universe. Another example, on page 225, Gaudi, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Mahalla Pehla. Nanak naam milai gun gai. Nanak naam milai gun gai. Naam is obtained through the singing of God's virtues, O Nanak. Another example is on page 669, the Nasri Mahalla Chautha, Guru Ramdas Ji. Gun kahu hari lahu. Kari seva satgur, iv hari hari naam ti ahi. By reciting his virtues, I obtain the Lord. And in offering my service to the Satguru, this wise, I have become mindful of the Naam. Number 2. Naam is acquired by controlling the Panch Bhut, or the 5 passions, through the Guru. In other words, by applying the Guru's teachings in our daily practices in thought, word and deed. An example in the Guru Granth Sahib on page 1200 by Guru Ramdas in Rag Sarang, the Guru says, Panch jana guri vaskati ai, to unmani nami lagani. When the 5 passions through the Guru are brought under control, only then those minds become attuned, bonded to the name. Number 3. Naam is acquired through understanding and putting into practice the Guru's words. Gur Sabdi. On page 644 of the Guru Granth Sahib, by Guru Amar Das Ji, it says, Sabde hi nau upjai, sabde meli milaiya. Through the word of the Guru alone will the now enshrine itself in us, and through the word alone will the union be affected. Another example is on page 560, Ragavad Hans Mahalla Tija, Guru Amar Das Ji. Gur ka sabdi vichu mail gawai, nirmalu namu vasai mani ai. It is through, by the Guru's word, that the soil of sin can be annulled from within. And then the peerless Naam will come and abide within the mind. At page 687, there is another example by Guru Nanak Dev Ji in Rag Tanasri. Tirthi navan jau, tirthu naam hai. Tirthu shabad vicharu, antari gyanu hai. Meaning that Naam alone is the ultimate pilgrimage, which is the comprehension of the words of the Guru Granth Sahib, and having this knowledge within ourselves. Number 4. Naam is acquired through being Guru words or Guru Mukh. This simply means living as per the Guru's instructions. And when you say one lives in the Guru's instruction, that is gurmukhi. The khakha is completed with the sihari. An example is on page 1172, Rag Basant Mahalla Tija, Guru Amardas Ji. Gurmukhi Ram Naam Daru Gun Gaya. Gurmukhi, by turning towards the Guru, in other words, following his instruction, Ram Naam Daru Gun Gaya. I sung the praises of the Lord's name, that which is the cure-all, Daru. Yet another example on page 1316 by Guru Ramdas Ji. Hari Hari Namu Nidan Hai Gurmukhi Paya Jai. The name of the Lord is the ultimate treasure, which can only be obtained through the Guru's direction and instruction. So these are all examples where it is Gurmukhi. The khakha receives the sihari, which is the preposition. And yet another example is on page 117, Maj, third Guru, Guru Amardas Ji. Nanak Gurmukhi Naam Tyaaye Namme Nami Samavniya. Nanak Gurmukhi Naam Tyaaye Namme Nami Samavniya. O Nanak, those who through the direction of the Guru remain mindful of the Naam, through the Naam they enshrine into the Naam and become one with it. Number 5. Naam is acquired through understanding and putting into practice the Guru's knowledge. Gurmati. So the examples for these are page 996, Maru Mahalla Chautha, Guru Ramdas Ji. Hari Hari Namu Nitan La Gurmati Haripati Pai. Hari Hari Namu Nidanu La Gurmati Haripati Pai. The supreme treasure is Hari's Naam. Partake in it through the knowledge of the Guru and obtain the honor, Patti. On page 538 in Rag Bihagra, Guru Ramdas Ji once more. Anmrittu Hari Hari Naam hai meri jinduriye, Anmrittu Gurmati Pae Ram. The true nectar, the true Amrit is the Naam of Hari. O my soul, meri jinduriye, this Amritu is obtained through the Mati, the knowledge of the Guru. Amrit Gurmati Pae Ram. The Gurumati is qualified here, that this is the Gurumati as arriving through the Gurus from God Himself. An example on page 1199, Sarang Mahalla Chautha, Guru Ramdas Ji again. Hari ka rangi ratte vairagi jinha Gurmati Naam pachani. Those who through the knowledge of the Guru have realized this Naam, they are the true detached ones, and they are attuned, enshrined, mixed into the color of the Creator Himself. How beautiful is that? On page 1009, Maru, first Guru, Tan Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Sacha Vakharu नाम है सच्चा व्यापारा. सच्चा बखरू नामू है सच्चा व्यापारा. लाहा नाम संसारी है gurmati vichara. As there is a bihari on the last character of the word gurmati instead of a sihari, this changes the meaning of this sentence compared to the previous examples. So gurmati now means the practitioners of the gurumat, not those who want to attain to the gurumat. These are the ones who have now qualified. Therefore, this sentence now means that the true capital is Naam, and this is also the true trade. Naam is the true profit in this world, and only those who are the practitioners of the Guru's teachings obtain it. So, the need to understand the Siharis and the Biharis, the vocabulary, the grammar, is very important. Number 6. Naam is acquired through serving the Guru's feet, meaning through following in his footsteps. The example for this is on page 1169, Basant, first Guru, Guru Nanak Ji. Hari Naam milai Guru Charan sev. Serve thou the footpath, the steps that are followed by the Guru, and in this way the Lord's Naam will be obtained. It's so simple to understand. Number 7. Naam is acquired through the congregation of truth, that is, through truthful living. An example for this is on page 1244, Sarang, first Guru. Sat sangati namni tanu hai, jithahu hari paya. Sat sangati namni tanu hai. The union of truthfulness is itself the treasure of Naam, from which place God is obtained. Jithahu, from which place Hari paya. By doing the numbers 1 to 7 mentioned just now in a manner of sahaji supai, in other words, in a natural ease and with pure intentions, we can increase our soul capital so that we can obtain emancipation or mukti from life and death, and therefore union with the Supreme Being Himself. If not, then we return to the Pavsagar, or the dreadful life ocean of the 8.4 million life forms. Crucially, the word simmer does not even mean to repeat, as we have been led to believe. In fact, it means to contemplate or remember. So, the true definition of Naam Simran is remembering to live our lives by practicing numbers 1 to 7 as discussed previously, and all other instructions given in the Guru Granth Sahib in our everyday lives. This is the peerless Rahat Maryada. We have been hoodwinked to fall into the traps of lesser Rahat Maryadas. It baffles me to think as to who else besides the Satgurus could actually give you a Rahat Maryada that could supersede the Guru Granth Sahib. It truly baffles me. Another point for consideration is that there are various references in the Guru Granth Sahib to individuals who lived before Guru Nanak Ji but still practiced true Naam Simran. For example, at page 1165, where Bhagat Namdev Ji is talking about Bhagat Prahlad. Ram Nama Japibo Karai, Hirday Hari Ji Ko Simranu Tarai. We know from Bhai Gurdas's Varang that Guru Nanak assembled the word Vaheguru. Then what Naam was Prahlad repeating, we must ask? Is it plausible that he was practicing some or all the numbers 1 to 7 mentioned before? I think that it is highly likely that he was indeed doing the same. It is also worth noting that the Gurus have left no place for the repetition of the word Vaheguru in any of their compositions of rags. We only hear it in modern compositions, which have only started appearing over the last few decades. This is also proven by recordings of Puratan Kirtan, in which the shabads are sung in the rags allocated to them by the Gurus. Some words are repeated, however. For example, Ram, Suni, Sasi, Hari, Jappi, and Bolli, just to mention a few. It is quite likely that this has been done by the Gurus to structure the rags as well as to give emphasis to them. In fact, the words Hari and Ram are seen many more times in the Guru Granth Sahib than the word Vaheguru is. If the word Vaheguru is truly the one and only Naam, as we are being led to believe it is, and the verbal repetition of it is the way to achieve mukti, then what about all the other aliases that our Gurus have used to identify the Lord? For example, Gobind, meaning the Master of the Universe. Samrath, meaning the Almighty. Madho, meaning the Lord of Mammon. Karan Karavan Har, meaning the cause of causes, and many others like this. Why should these be given less significance? Furthermore, what about all the rest of the 1430 pages of the Guru Granth Sahib? Are they not necessary? Have they all been written in vain? Surely not. These are just some of the definitions of Naam that I have come across, with many more along the same lines as the ones listed previously. The Guru Granth Sahib proves beyond doubt that the whole concept of modern Naam Simran, that is, the mechanical repetition of the word Vaheguru, has been designed to derail Sikhi by stopping us from swimming in the ocean of the 1430 pages of the Guru Granth Sahib. Initially restricting us to the paddling pool of the Panjbanis, and thereafter now to the puddle of the repetition of a single word, assuring us all the time that this will have the same benefit as the former. In fact, if anybody were to read and to some extent understand the Guru Granth Sahib without any external influences, I can say with absolute certainty that even the thought of doing modern Naam Simran would never even cross their minds. In some instances, Naam does simply mean someone's name, as in the following example on page 1368 of the Guru Granth Sahib. Bhagat Kabir Ji says, Kabir, Kukaru Ram ko, Mutiya mero nao. This translates to Kabir saying, I am the Lord's dog, and Mutiya is my name. It must be noted, however, that Naam is used in this context very rarely in the Guru Granth Sahib, and this does not justify forcing this definition of Naam across the board as we commonly do. Doing this leads to confusion and the inability to understand the simplest of instructions given in the Guru Granth Sahib. There are many people who believe that the Guru Granth Sahib cannot be understood without reading and referring to various other books or scriptures, specifically to Bhai Gurdas's Varan, which are said to be the key to understanding the Guru Granth Sahib. If this is truly the case, then does this not mean that the Gurus, including the Guru Granth Sahib, have failed in their primary purpose, which is leading mankind to mukti? Surely not. Moreover, the Guru Granth Sahib states on page 1237, Sarang Mahalla Dujja. Guru Kunji Pahu Niblu Man Kotha Tan Chatti. Nanak Gurbin Man Ka Takuna Ugade Avarna Kunji Hatti. This translates to, the key of the Guru opens the lock of attachment. In the house of the mind, under the roof of the body. O Nanak, without the Guru, the door of the mind cannot be opened. No one else holds the key in hand. So firstly, why would a secondary key be needed to unlock the primary key to Mukti? And secondly, should we believe what the Satguru is saying, or should we just believe hearsay? Does this not absolutely defeat our current thinking of Bhai Gurdas Diyan Waran? Have we forgotten something critical which the Guru itself provides to us? So, the definition of Naam is the code of conduct or lifestyle which has been given to us by the Almighty Himself through the Gurus in the written form of the Guru Granth Sahib. This Naam cannot be given to us by any other person, whosoever, as is stated in the Guru Granth Sahib on page 1258, Rag Malar, Guru Amar Das Ji. Satguru Data Ram Naam Ka Horu Data Koi Nahi. Satguru Data Ram Naam Ka Horu Data Koi Nahi. Another more generalized example is on page 465, Asa Mahalla Pehla. Satguru Je Vaddu Data Ko Nahi Sappi Suniyahu Lok Sabaya. This translates to, there is no giver as great as the Satguru, the teacher of truth. Hear this, all you people of the world. These other givers will only tell us what suits them, and only enough to keep us repeatedly going to them. We must eliminate all the middlemen to succeed in knowing how to become one with our Creator before we can even attempt to do so. Now that we understand what the true definition of Naam is, I would like to refer you to this quote from the Guru Granth Sahib on page 190. Gaudi Mahalla Panchma, Guru Arjan Ji. Hari ka Naamu Diyo Guri Mantru. Meaning that the Lord's prescribed lifestyle or Naam has been given through the Guru, and this is the ultimate mantra, the ultimate doctrine. With this in mind, let us evaluate the definitions of a few phrases which are commonly seen in the Guru Granth Sahib. Wherever the Guru is asking for Naam, the Guru is asking to be given the knowledge and ability to follow the Master of the Universe's prescribed code of conduct. Wherever we are being instructed to simmer Naam, we are being instructed to remember the Almighty's prescribed code of conduct, which is in the form of the Guru Granth Sahib only. Wherever we are being instructed to Japu Naam, we are being instructed to read, repeat and study the Supreme Being's prescribed code of conduct, which is in the form of the Guru Granth Sahib only. Wherever we are being instructed to speak or bowl Naam, we are being instructed to recite the Creator's prescribed code of conduct, which is in the form of the Guru Granth Sahib, both to ourselves and to others. There are also some phrases commonly seen in the Guru Granth Sahib, which we have started taking too literally and therefore misunderstanding. I would like to take this opportunity to go through some of them, even though they may be slightly off topic. The Satguru is the true Amritsar. It is not a geographical location somewhere in India. Page 113, Rag Maj, Guru Amar Das Ji says, Satguru hai Amritsaru sacha, manu nave mailu chukavaniya. The Satguru himself is the true Amritsar. The mind, upon bathing therein, can eradicate its soil of sin. Wherever there is a reference to sants or sadhus, this infers to the approved saints who are present in the form of the Guru Granth Sahib. We must not go searching for them in the form of a living person. Therefore, the true Sadh Sangat is the Guru Granth Sahib itself. Just physically being in its presence does not mean that we have magically transformed into the Sadh Sangat ourselves. It only means that we are in the presence of the Sadh Sangat. And the doubt of sadhus has been removed because the Gurus themselves took it upon themselves to pick out the genuine ones from all the counterfeit ones. Their toil was perfect and complete. Wherever there is a reference to the feet or dust of the saints or Guru, specifically to washing and drinking the water of the feet, or applying dust to the forehead, this infers to following the path which they walk on. In other words, acquiring their knowledge and lovingly applying it by making it our own lifestyle. This is the significance of touching our foreheads to their feet, a practice that we all have done and continue to do so when we go to the Gurdwara. We touch our head, we bow our head and touch his feet with it, in begging, in praying that he may grant us this knowledge so that we may obtain what we are here to obtain. Wherever we are instructed to repeat, remember or recite Hari Hari, Ram Ram or Guru Guru, we are being instructed to narrate the Almighty's or the Guru's eulogies and instructions to ourselves, to others, as well as to the Almighty Himself. Eulogies and instructions that are in the form of the Guru Granth Sahib only. Wherever we are instructed to karha or do Hari Hari, to do Ram Ram or to do Guru Guru, we are being instructed to enact the Almighty's or the Guru's instructions in our everyday lives through thought, word and deed. Instructions that are in the form of the Guru Granth Sahib only. It does not mean repeat the word Vaheguru over and over again. There is a significant difference between the words Jappu and Jap. We commonly assume that these two words have the same definition, but this is in fact not the case. The word Jappu can mean to repeat or to study, as in the following example on page 1319 of the Guru Granth, Rag Kalyan Mahalla Chautha, Guru Ram Das Ji. Tu amitti atolu aprampar swami bahu japiye thah na paya. Which translates to, you, O Lord, are immeasurable and unweighable. Through extensive studies, your place is unobtainable. The word jap, on the other hand, actually means to feel or realize. You have probably heard people say, Mainu enj japda ke aj mi pavega. This is the context of the use of the word jap in Gurbani. So, wherever we are instructed to jap the Master of the Universe, we are being instructed to realize His presence within and around us. It is important to note that the inferences of these phrases were probably well known at the time of writing, but over time we have started to lose touch with them, and our ignorance has taken over, leading us to doing these actions in the literal sense. It pains me deeply when I see you, especially the younger generation of Sikhi, repeating the word Vaheguru for hours on end. You obviously have a yearning to build a relationship with your Guru, and you are being told that this is the only way to unite with him. To the contrary, you are actually being led further and further away from the path that your Guru intended you to take. It does not take an expert historian to realize this. Indeed, our grandparents and great-grandparents never practiced this. This trend has only started recently, and in years to come will regrettably be considered as if authentically instructed by the Gurus. To conclude, the definition of Naam is the code of conduct or lifestyle, which has been given to us by the Almighty Himself through the Gurus in the written form of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Bear this in mind the next time you see, hear or read it in Gurbani. Apply it in your daily lives and encourage others to do the same. This is how we can increase our soul capital, so that we can obtain emancipation or mukti from life and death and union with the Master of the universe. No other Rahat Maryada equals the one of the Satguru. If in doubt, just remember Guru Nanak's words. Satguru je vaddu, data ko nahi, sabbi suniyahu, lok sabaya. There is no other giver as great as the Satguru, the teacher of truth. Hear this, all you people of the world.
मन में रोता मन ते झूठे मन में रोता मन ते झूठे बैठो विश्राम माई में धन पायो अरे धन पायो अरे धन पायो